Hello everybody, it's another beautiful day here in Wisconsin. We got a couple questions from our followers and people that watch our channel. So the question for today was why we sedate our horses when the farriers come. We don't sedate every horse. We have a couple horses that have special needs and get orthopedic work done. And so these horses, because it takes a long time, we sedate them. I will show you a couple video clips of these horses and what they get done, and then we will talk about it. Good morning, everyone. We are finishing off our video about thoroughbreds and farrier work and why we sedate our horses. We will play you a couple clips where you can see the horses that are getting done by our farriers. Our farriers are orthopedic farriers, so they are specialized in orthopedic hoof work, which is necessary sometimes when horses have conditions, or orthopedic conditions, or conditions in their feet, which require specialized farrier work. So the first horse you will see in a clip is our youngest off-the-track thoroughbred that we currently have at the facility. He is a gelding. He is 6 years old. He came off the track from Louisiana to us last year. His jockey club name was Wine My Priority. So, of course, who wouldn't want a horse that's named Wine My Priority? And when he came to our facility, we renamed him into Dionysos, so the god of wine and chaos. Dino came to us with a special condition because he had injured himself on the track or while training for the track, and so he had a fracture of his accessory carpal bone, which is a bone behind his front knee, so to speak. So the carpal joint has a bone that holds the ligaments and the tendon, and that bone broke. So we bought him with that condition. We knew about that, and we have been very successful rehabilitating him from that injury and keeping him sound ever since. But one of the things we need to do is have him shoed. So he has shoes in the front. That's enough for him. And he especially needs these shoes because of this former break in his bone. And the other condition he has is, like most of the track thoroughbreds, he has chronically very thin hoof walls and gets ouchy really, really quick without shoes. So that's the other reason. And because his hoof walls are so thin, you will see in the video that the farriers actually have to make him extra hoof wall so they can nail the shoe on. So that is, if you remember our first video of the track thoroughbreds where I said that most of them need shoes, yeah, they for sure do. So Dino is currently in training, and we are taking it super easy and super slow with him because of that break he had in his bone, and to keep him sound. The other horse you will see that's being done is Harmony. That was the first thoroughbred that we introduced and told you kind of her life story, so to speak. Harmony is plagued with the same thing that Dino has, very thin hoof walls. So she needs her hoof walls built up too by the farriers. And because Harmony has her crooked pelvis and that chronic inflammation in her left front, she has shoes on all four, and that's what keeps her sound. Now, these procedures take a while for these horses, and very often they're just in pain, and the nailing on and the thumping on the foot is just uncomfortable. So to make it easier for us, and especially the farrier and the horses, we usually choose to sedate them, which is not a training issue, as I have heard many, many times. No, it's not. You cannot untrain pain. That is an unrealistic expectation. And the other reason also is when you have a horse that needs specialized work done and it doesn't stand still, how is your farrier going to do a good job. So that's the other reason why we do that. And so it just guarantees that the horse gets the service done that it needs and that everything is done correctly and that nobody gets hurt. So that's another thing. I don't understand why people insist on getting into fights with an animal that is 10 times bigger and 10 times stronger than you. You will always lose the fight. So always be smarter. We have these options. We have sedation for a reason. It is not a weakness. It is not that anybody is a bad owner or a bad trainer or the farrier is incapable. It is purely simply for the safety of everybody and also for the comfort of the horse. Because horses, we all know, just can differentiate into comfort and discomfort. And once they start associating the farrier with discomfort, you have a problem. And so my choice or our choice at this facility is always when we have a horse we know that is uncomfortable with the farrier, we just sedate.
Yes, you get good height. You get very good jump up.
Cool girl. Oh, very nice. You got treats.
He's like, I'm ready.